Hey ho YouTube, how's everybody going? Dirt Road Rider here, and I thought I'd do a little overview of my old jetboil system. I've had this over 10 years. As you can see, old jetboil system. I'm going to go over what it has with it. First, you got and you can tell how old it is, the little deal that light tells you it's boiling is missing, and you can see it's got damage done to it because I've used the hell out this thing. And what I like about it still, and what I don't like about it. So, first things first, what did my jetboil system come with way back in the day? Well, you got the 1 liter, and then inside you got the smaller one. This come with both of them, and you got both lids, that and that, and it come with the pot stand to go on top of the, so you can put a skillet or other pot on top of it. Come with the little triangular trivet stabilizer for your gas canister, and the burner, which this burner has a little micro regulator on it so you can change it and stuff, and it's got the electric piezo to light it up, so you don't need a lighter. That's what mine come with. Now, the pros of this thing: still works excellent after all these years. I mean, very excellent after all these years. If you have the bigger if you want to nest everything together, you'd have to have a smaller canister, but if you just want to carry this one, everything will fit in with the larger 250 can. Or to nest everything together, you need the smaller 100 can. So we're going to see how it still boils on the camera. I've got water here, but that's the pros. Is boiling water. That's all it really is good for, because I've tried to cook things in it, you end up burning it and stuff like that, because it's really not made for cooking. It's made for boiling water and then putting your dehydrated food and your noodles. It does real good on noodles, because you boil the water and then you turn off the fire, then you put your noodles in there and let it set in the water, hot water, and it'll absorb the hot water, and that's how you cook your noodles and your dehydrated food. At least that's how I do it. So, we're gonna, and the con, after all these years, the lids no longer fit. They don't snap on like they used to. They have shrank in size, so they don't fit on there. See, just pops right back off. This one especially, it don't fit no more. So that's the only thing I can see wrong with it, and other than it doesn't do anything but boil. So we're gonna do a boil test. I need my watch. Hey assistant, can I have my watch? Better than yelling, "Hey woman!" So, let me get it on timer. Read the timer. Oh, hush, I'm not working out right now. Oh, don't tell me they done away with the timer on the update. I don't know, they just moved it separately. Okay. Just like everyone. And this canister is probably about half full. Because it's how I use to make my noodles. And of course, right there. So, let me get this cup holds 16.9 ounces, which is 2 cups. There's the 2-cup boiler, and we're gonna see if my watch will stay on. Come on, there you are. And I've just got it turned one turn. And I'm gonna see, and this water's cold, just see with one turn on the deal how fast it'll heat up the water. And then we'll see with it on there on full blast, because I don't like running it on full blast. That uses a lot of the gas. So we'll see on just one turn on low. My watch will stop trying to go off so I can see the time. We're coming up on 45 seconds. Just past 55 seconds. Starting to smoke. That is 1 minute. I hope everybody's doing good. Watching my dumb ass play with the jetboil. I can hear my old lady in the background. Sound that up. There comes the steam out the top. It's steaming at 134. On just one turn. Really steaming. We're at 155. There's 2 minutes. Not boiling yet, because this is just on one little twist. Not boiling yet. Sound like the gas canister may be a little lower than I think. We're at 237. Up, we're at boiling, it's shaking. Right there at 237 on just one turn. Ow. Yeah, that's hot. And I hope y'all can hear that, because it is a rolling boil. And that happened at 237. Just on one. See? Watch. Not even a full twist. That's like a half a twist. It started boiling at 237. So when I see people online, they're like, "Well, good to turn it all the way up." No, you're just wasting gas. It'll boil at 237. At least mine will on a quarter turn. So let me get a pot holder before I burn myself, and then I'll stick this. Come on. That's another con. It kind of gets stuck when it's heated. We'll pour out the hot water. We'll run some cold over the bottom. Let this thing cool off. And then we'll do a 1 liter test at it. Just a quarter turn. Okay. You fill it up to the okay. We're at the full mark. I'll show you here in just a second. Oops. Something broke on my tripod. But of course it did. Something's always breaking. Something's always breaking. Ain't that about the way of it? Oh well. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's full. Now we'll set the timer. We're going to do just a quarter turn. Right there. Ooh! Got a little burn. Left that gas on too long before I lit it. A little burnt hair. Okay, we got it started. So this is a 1 liter burn or boil on just, I don't even know if it's a quarter turn. I think it might be a half turn. Because with this being, it's a half turn. Because it was flat the other way, then yeah, it's a half turn. So because I've never used it with a full thing in it. I've always just used it with a couple of cups of water, because I'll put 2 cups of water in there, boil it, then put 2 packages of noodles in there and let it soak up all the water. That way there's no water left except for very little amount. So, and once it starts boiling, it'll start dancing as it will go. It'll dance all over the place. We're at 115. I'm not going to take the lid off this time. I'm just going to be patient and let it do its thing. We're at 130. And this also, they have a hole in the middle of the lid for the press, for the coffee press. Back in the day. I do believe they still have one that you have to spend an exorbitant amount of money just to be able to get it. Or you can buy the coffee press separate. I hear the dogs howling at the ambulance. Alright, we're at 2:30. Well, 2:25. 2:30 right there. No steam coming out yet. I just seen a whisper of steam. That's 2:54. And that was straight cold water I put in there from the tap. And with it being as cold as it is outside, it's very cold water. There we go, we're getting some good steam rolling. It's 2:23. We're at 2:50. Sounds like it's fixing to start boiling. Maybe not. We're at 4:05. I'm getting more steam rolling. And if you're using this at home, you really don't want to be using it inside, but it's just windy and cold, and I don't want to be doing that. Alright, we're coming up on 5 minutes. $4.55 right there. 5 minutes. And another way to help it boil faster is like put a pot holder over the top of it, or a rag or something to help hold the heat in even more. But it's got steam coming out. Not very hot steam. We're at 2:30 right there. I mean 5:30. Sorry, my bad. Misspoke. We're coming up on 6 minutes. So it seems like if you're using 2 cups, just a half a turn will work. If you're doing a full pot of water, you probably want to turn it up at least, or it'd be 1.5 turns. We got steam. We got some good steam. We're at 6:35 right there. Ooh, touched that one spot. Coming up on 7 minutes. Oh, there it goes. That was $6.54. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're boiling out the pot. Did y'all see that? That was jumping out. We don't want that. But there you go. There's that. Let me get my pot holder again. And we'll pull this out. Ow, ow, ow. And then of course you got the deal here to go on top to, let me get my little pan. Where's my little pan? Little pan. And then there you go. And you can cook something over it, which I don't know. It might be a little much, too much heat. You might have to hold it up like this to get it away from that fire a little bit more. But that's my little jetboil system. It still works great to this day. Got all the little things. Because I was looking at some of the new systems. You have to buy this now separately. And you have to buy this separate. And some of the jetboils don't come with a piezo no more. You have to upgrade to another one. So, but mine has everything. This is because I got this, Lord knows how long ago now. Yeah, that's cool. The outside is. Wouldn't touch that burner though. And then this is the burner. Got the little regulator on it. Got the piezo, which I done showed y'all. So put that in there. Put that in there. And this sometimes is a little pain to get off. And there you go. And there it is, my little jetboil system. I just thought I'd do this little video to have to get something out. Because I've actually contacted Jetboil to see about them sending me a new system to compare to this old one. So, anyways, I hope y'all had fun watching this. I hope you get some kick out of it. Me and my big old belly. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Dirt Road Rider out.